What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We're here for episode 4 with Blake's good friend Bams. Bro, do you want to introduce yourself, tell people who you are and what you do?
Before I do that, I have to say this. Yeah, it feels like I'm in an interrogation room. But yeah, I'm Super Bams, rapper for a long time. I used to be called Bambino years ago. We'll go through that later on. I rap, DJ, host, produce, perform. I do artist development, videography. I'm an editor. I'm a man with many hats, and not just the ones that I wear on my head. So yeah.
I love that. I love that. That's a sick metaphor.
Yeah, man.
What first got you into music then? Like, where did it all start from day one? Like,
all right, forever I've been into music. Like, my uncles were DJs and singers, and they had a shop around a local shop, record shop, vinyl. You know, what I mean, yeah. I'm an '80s baby, and it. So yeah, so.
Sure.
Listen, we could start this, we could do this, you know.
We're 2 minutes in.
I'm letting you know now. You know what I mean? So, started, well, my uncles were DJs. My mom used to say to me that my dad was a singer, and then, like, you know, show me some, like, music that he used to make and whatever else. I didn't really know too much because I never really spoke to my dad like that. But I've always been into music, you know what I mean? Like, literally, like, you know what I mean? Eat, sleep, drink, shit, piss. Music. Yeah, I mean,
I love that. I absolutely.
Yeah, man.
So it started from family, and
all
then
the way
when
through.
you were born, it was just boom.
Yeah.
I love that.
Man.
What was the moment you realised you could make a career out of it then?
Do you know what it is? It's like, I think I was in college. I left school, and you know, in school you get all your qualifications or whatever else. You go into college and you're like, what do you want to do for college? Like, what do you want to do in there? And at first I did like art and design, performing arts, information technology, which is computer design and stuff like that, and that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And I was like, yeah, I like this stuff, and I like doing performing arts because I'm acting and acting a twat. You know, like I was thinking, something else, I'm missing something else. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm used to having music around me, and I'm not really utilising what it is. And then like, I met a couple of people in college. One of my friends, Asher Ray, and he's like, yo, come man, let me try how to DJ. I was like, well, I used to know how to DJ. My uncle told me how to DJ, but go on, then show me. So then, you know, we sat down and showed me how to mix and scratch with vinyl and all that stuff. So that's where it kicked in really. Like when I say like fully kicked in for me, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do something with this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so went through it like that, man.
Is it hard to do the scratching? Sorry.
Hell yeah, it is.
Everyone thinks it's easy, innit?
Do you know what it is? You know what it is, exactly that. Everybody thinks it's easy. Everybody who sees it thinks, oh, I can do it. You know what I mean? And then you'll learn 1 or 2 basics of scratching, and then, you know what I mean? You're going to always hear all the time with the same DJs, like new bedroom DJs. They do like 3 scratches, and they're like, yeah, I'm the baddest DJ. Bro, you're scratching like you're scratching balls. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest. You know what I mean? There's a lot more technique to it, you know what I mean? There's a lot more to go.
See, if Mars is watching this, you're going to get a wife for that in the group chat.
Mars? You know what? You're
talking
when they turn up,
for?
Listen, I'm not talking about scratching balls. I'm talking about DJs scratching like they're scratching. Listen, let's not start this. Let's not do that.
That's the second morning.
Just let everybody know, right, me and this guy, we're a part of a team, MTO. You've probably heard about MTO before. We've had OMS here and that. But it's like this, when you're in the group, in the WhatsApp group, it's like basically everyone's got guns and no one's got no protective gear. You get me? Everyone gets shot. Friendly fire, and he's the worst one for it because he gets shot all the time and then turns around and says, I'm leaving and coming back later.
Don't do that, because that is a lie. He knows that's a lie.
How many times have you left the group, bro? Exactly. I'm missing. Who's the worst?
Top 3 biggest shit talkers in that group chat.
Oh, me, Mars, Natty. I'll tell you straight, and it's in that order. You get me? In that order, 100%. And then you got JS who's just turned up in the group and he's just like that. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, so that's where I kicked in with music. It was from college was really, really thought, you know what, I could do something with this. You know what I mean? Started meeting the DJs around the area, started meeting rappers and whatever else, and then actually like thinking, oh, I know a lot about these rappers because my uncles were into music and they were DJs and whatever else. I've met certain people beforehand, but I didn't know what they were doing. I thought, oh, you come to my uncle's shops, you get your vinyl, having chats, whatever else, and then, oh, now I know you're a rapper. Oh, you're a singer. Oh, you do music. So you got a studio. So that's where it started to, like, the jigsaw puzzle started to kick back in. You know
where was your uncle's shop for people who don't know where you're from?
It was in Sparkbrook in Birmingham. Back in the day, Sparkbrook was like there was a hub of people that used to go around Sparkbrook and used to come to my uncle's shop and whatever else. But right now, you'll never see that shopping around there because it is full of different shops, very cultural shops in that respect. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, nice. Blake said that you've travelled around the world as well doing your music and things like that. So do you want to talk about that a little bit?
So when I was about 18 was the first time I started going around the world. I was linked up with someone called Dean Alexander. He used to DJ on Choice FM, which was then, well, before Choice FM it was Buzz. Then he went to Galaxy, and now it's Capital. So you've gone through the names or whatever else. So it was Choice FM before. Started linked up with him. Started DJing with him. He took me around the world. Took me to the first place he took me to was Amsterdam. We did Amsterdam about 5 times. Sure. And then that was literally in the space of a year. We went to Amsterdam 5 times. DJ'd in the Milkweg, which was the Milky Way in English. DJ'd there. DJ'd like when I say we did, who did we have over there? We had the Alcoholics, which is a rap group. DJ Chucky is a bad boy DJ. Mr. Probs, which is now Dennis Deer. You know, he did the song Waves.
Mr. Probs.
No way. I thought
all the time when I was in school.
So Mr. Probs, we have worked with him, was there as well, man. So
where's he from?
He's from the Netherlands.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was American, Mr. Probs.
Nah, he's from the Netherlands. Yeah. So we did a lot of stuff with a lot of artists around there as well. And around that time as well, I was around the world doing a lot of promo stuff and after party things for the artists when they did their concerts and stuff like that. So yeah.
That's
but
sick.
the first time I went was when I went with Dean Alexander. He took me to Amsterdam. Then I linked up with Miss Cutie, the female DJ. She was on the same station as me and a few of my other artists, not artists, my friends and DJs and whatever else. And then me and Miss Cutie, she was her sister was working for Sony BMG as a manager and whatever. So then we got involved in that, and she took us around the world, and we went to South Africa, India, China. Sweden, everywhere. When I say we went everywhere, we went every other month or every month we was abroad.
Different place.
Every time. You know
How
what I mean?
many countries you been to?
Bruv, if I could tell you that, bruv, I'd be a genius. I'm telling you, I've been, you know what I mean? Imagine, there's not many places in Europe I haven't been from DJing and performing and whatever. And the only places I haven't really touched is Australia, New Zealand and that. And then the Americas. I haven't been to the Americas to perform and do nothing like that. But Europe, killed Europe. South Africa, been Europe, there, killed South Africa. India, China, you know what I mean? One of my DJs now is living in Japan. DJ Heat, you know what I mean? Long time.
What was it like DJing for a completely foreign country?
Do you know what? At first, it was daunting because you think, these people ain't going to understand what the hell I'm saying. But then when you're DJing and they're coming for an R&B night or a hip-hop night, you're thinking, hold on a minute. If they understand hip-hop and R&B and there's thousands of people there, then hold on. We shouldn't have a problem talking to them.
Sure, yeah.
It's an international language, isn't it?
Yeah,
exactly that. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, right, they'll be like, Busta Rhymes, B. Diddy, Notorious. So you know exactly to know who there is. Half the time, you talk to them and they'll be like, you wouldn't understand a lot of what they're saying, but some of them would talk the English and they'll speak English.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They give it a go, basically. Yeah. Sick,
I tried to learn a few languages, but then the fact that because we were performing so many places around the world, there was no point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bet you can pick up a few different things that people say.
I know how to say hello, goodbye in a few different languages and how to say F off and, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
That's the first
That's the key one.
Yeah, of course, 100%, you know what I mean? So, yeah, but that's what it was. I started with Dean Alexander, then Miss Cutie and her sister and that. We went around the world and that. Then I got picked up with other factions of companies were doing DJing and around the world and stuff.
Kind of there's not record labels, right? There's record labels basically.
Agencies, more like agencies, and it wasn't record labels as such, but it was agencies. So yeah.
Still sick though.
Cameraman Peter Belly away till he's very distracted.
I was about to say he's looking like the girl from what is it now? 4 Weddings and Funeral. There's the one there. No, it's not even that. No, it's not even that.
I'm too young to know that, bro.
Oh, you watch your mouth.
With a hairline like yours, bro. That's just the truth. You get me? You look as old as I am. Hear me?
I'm trying to fat myself, bro.
I've got one relating to the travelling around the world. Which country or set you've done in a different...
What?
Sorry.
You're both talking
in a different country gave you the most memorable crowd, so the best crowd.
The best crowd, the most memorable crowd, there was 2. One with Miss Cutie, we was in Austria, And we did a place, I think, what was it called now? Something House, but it's the way that they said it was meant to, like, in their language, it's the Black House, where R&B and music was there. But we went there, but the way it went in there, you have to go into a courtyard. And, like, the event was called Black House, sorry, but the courtyard, it was like their like, town hall kind of thing in Austria. So we've had to go in there, and we've gone in. And when I say there's a sea of people, there's that many people, we've had to go in there, we're travelling through and going through the people, and, you know what I mean, it took about half an hour, 45 minutes to get through the people. Crowd as well, Jack? Yeah. You know what I mean, to get to the other side. And when we got on stage now, and she's DJing, I'm hosting, and I'm like, you know, if we say, Augie, they know what it is. They're going on, you get me? Yeah.
They started doing that on Nights Out, didn't they?
Yeah. And then you got, the next one was South Africa.
Yeah.
You get me? South Africa was in Party House in South Africa in Johannesburg. And we did like Johannesburg, we went different places around there, we went Pretoria and like Durban and whatever else.
Have you, man? You've been everywhere, man. That's
everywhere.
So cool,
yeah,
I swear down.
That's sick. But yeah, man, we was over there, and for the first time I went to South Africa, and you know, like, first time I go to Africa, I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to see a bunch of load of black people, or I'm going to see a load of white people who have colonized, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm seeing everyone, I'm seeing Asians and Chinese and black, I'm seeing white, I'm thinking, hold on, this is not what I expected.
Yeah.
Bang on, but it was beautiful though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Proper, man.
Music always brings people together.
Everyone.
Doesn't matter where you're from.
Yeah, man.
Here's one, because these lot won't know about it. Tell these lot about, and the people watching, about the clashes you've done, like famous rappers and that.
Oh, so yeah.
What, like rap battle?
Yeah.
I did rap battles. I went up against Professor Green.
No way.
Yeah.
Let
me just say this. I lost against Professor Green.
Yeah.
Let's just put it like that. Yeah. So it was the first, like, what it was, there was a thing called the Jump Off. The Jump Off TV, you go to London, Tottenham Court Road. And what it would do just like, they'd like have weekly events where you go down there, you battle against 3-4 other rappers, and like basically you come out either the champion or you'd have be the champion, and then you have to go down there every week to kind of sustain you being the champion.
Yeah.
So
like defending a battle type shit.
Yeah. But so the first time I went down there, because what it was is they asked me to come down there. No, I went down there to see what it was all about, and me not realizing what it was all about, not realizing the kind of atmosphere it was. It's like being in a boxing ring.
Yeah.
Like the stage is in the middle, in the center. Everyone's around.
Yeah.
So the first time I'm like there, I'm like, oh, and I'm not really a person that gets like scared or stage fright or nothing like that. And I'm thinking, yo, there's a load of people, and every word you say, they're on it. They're like, yeah, all right, then listen to what he's got to say.
Yeah, except properly, then they're like, it's a battle, isn't it?
There
like,
you
proper
go.
listening.
Me, like an idiot, because I'm from Birmingham, I'm going to represent Birmingham, innit? Right? I'm in London now. So I'm saying, yeah, I'm from Birmingham. Fuck you, this. You know what I mean? They're like, boo. It's like, so the whole way through my first line, my first thing was just beer booze. Boo, boo, boo. So then the host come up to me and goes, listen. He goes, look, right, you lost that round, yeah, because you said you're from Birmingham. Say something different. Say something better, just to catch the crowd back again. That's all right.
It's mad that a little thing like that could dissolve to the whole mood of the whole
exactly
person,
that.
like.
You know what I mean? But then I went up again. Like a few weeks later, I went back about a few times, and like I went up against Mike Assassin. I went up against Shinobi. I went up against INC. I met Stigger the Dump over there, and quite a few people there. I became a champion at one time. It was good, but like, it's hard to sustain it. That's why Professor Green is a standout, because he sustained it for a good amount, like a lengthy amount of time. Yeah. You know what I mean? And he was good with it.
We'll have to have a look at
some
of what's called. We'll have to have a look at some of them.
Yeah, man. So it's good.
Tiny Temple, one of them.
No, Tiny Temple's on the one out there. I met Tiny Temple. Yeah. I'll explain that in a minute. But so 2
CDs I've got, Professor Green.
Yeah. So
both. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Bam's one now.
So then, what it was as well. Then so doing rap battling as well. Yeah, I met one of them, like a rapper from these ends from Telford. Trademark blood. Yeah. Me and him battled once, right? And no, we battled twice. I think it was once or twice. I think it was once, and the footage was there, but the sound wasn't. And I wanted that, but I wanted that because I killed him. I didn't kill him, but I killed him. You know what I mean? Nah, but Trademark is a sick guy. Like, honestly, I'd say, you know what? Outside of like my faction and like Birmingham and like certain Birmingham rappers, I'd put him up there as like, yo, he's one of the better rappers,
cool.
freestyle rappers, battle rappers. You know what I mean?
So, Shropshire Music Awards.
Yeah,
Remember we saw the short guy with the Jordans on.
Yeah, short guy, mixed race.
Fair
Yeah,
play.
Yeah, man, it's
Shout
good,
out.
man.
Fair
Trademark blood, always will shout him out, definitely. You know what I mean? We need to do that. We need to redo that rap battle, bro. Just letting you know.
Oi, we could
We'll host it. MTO/Talk of the Town.
There you go.
That'd be sick.
So yeah, man. But so with rap battling as well. I went around. I did a battle in Rotterdam. Came second place.
Where's Rotterdam? Sorry.
You got Amsterdam in Netherlands.
Okay, yeah.
You got so Amsterdam is like London for Netherlands.
Yeah.
Rotterdam is like Birmingham for the Netherlands.
Okay,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Then you got
Okay.
So it's the second city kind of thing for
Is it
them.
because it stinks there? Or?
Nah, it's just because it's a little bit more. Birmingham don't stink, bro.
I love Birmingham's a beautiful.
It's only sticks when he turns up,
One
innit?
of my favourite cities.
When he turns up and he brings a trail load of like dog shit and whatever he brings out of his house, you know what I mean?
Oi, talking like, remember when we were talking shit to each other in the group chat? He goes, "Oh, you're that small, you could bath in a dog bowl."
Yeah.
I've never forgot about that one. That was a piss take. He said, "I ride a travel to work."
Not true. You can sunbathe on a bench, you know what I mean? It's one of them, man. Smallest bench, bro.
He said, "Oh, you don't even open the door to get out of the house. You walk under it." So you gotta walk under the door to get out of the house.
Yeah. Listen, it's vile in our group, man. It's vile, but as I said, when you're in the group, it's vile. But anyone says them kind of things outside of the group and you don't know them, it's war against them.
That's it.
That's why I leave it. He thinks it's because I'm a bitch. I need a tolerance break. It's like smoking.
Nah,
It's like a social battery.
Yeah.
It's like a social battery.
What he doesn't realise, I don't think he's a bitch. I know. But yeah. So yeah, rap battling. I did rap battling quite a lot of the time, and I was good. Yeah, man. Me talking about rap battling after, make sure that I big up some people about that, because Sonny Jim, Asian guy from Birmingham, one of the sickest rap battlers going. I'm not gonna check him out.
Check him out.
Sonny Jim. There's a few other people. Ben, he did spit roast battles. And URL.
Yeah, spit roast battles.
Yeah.
Explain that. What's that?
Not that kind of spit roast, you know what I mean? But yeah.
One of those.
Yeah,
One of those.
But yeah. But yeah, there was there's a few rappers from Birmingham that just killed it, man. You know what I mean? I went up against Wiz. Wiz was good. You know what I mean? There's a few other rappers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, sick.
Yeah. If I can't remember your names, it's just because the fact it's been that long. I ain't rap
How long ago was it?
40 years.
Fuck off.
Listen, you keep coming with your stuff here. I'm going to put you up on top of there so you can't get down. Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, it's about 10, 15 years now.
I told you he's a problem.
10,
I told you.
That was fucking.
He's a problem.
Yeah.
How long, sorry?
About 10, 15 years ago it was, you know what I mean? But I've been doing rap battling since 2004, around that time. Yeah. Is he crying? You alright, bro?
What was the...
Oh, dear.
Oh gosh.
What was that time like 2004? What was that time like for rap battles? Is it lit back then?
Do you know what it was, right? 2004, rap battles came around, right? But like, it wasn't... I mean, like, in the UK, right, rapping, hip-hop, when it was like a gimmick kind of thing. Yeah. A lot of people thought it was gimmicky. Like, a lot of rappers that came out, we always started out with an American twang to our rapping.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That movie, California Scheme, and those two Scottish rappers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bang.
It was that, man. It was like when I came up in rapping that, you get me? Just after I started making music and like getting like really more serious into it, you had people like Blazing Squad turn up. Yeah. You had Big Brothers. You know what I mean? And that kind of thing, they turn up. And then what it was is that it wasn't like hip-hop and rap wasn't really so much like in the forefront, because you had things like garage and grime. And then Soul Solid and them not turning up and they're doing their thing. And then for the Birmingham and that, you had MCs and that was on the club scene, like Brasco, MC Doctor, Mike's Man. There's a few people, you know what I mean? Yeah. There was a lot of people that was a part of that kind of else. So everybody gravitated to them kind of MCs. Rapping and that was like, oh yeah, you're a rapper, but you'll never make it, you'll never do, because nobody really gave a damn about rappers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but the thing is, right, we're like 20 odd years behind America.
They say we're 20 odd years behind America, but we're not. What it is that we think, everyone gravitates towards America because that's where it all started. Yeah, but if you go to places like New Zealand, you go to places like Australia, you go to places like France, Germany, you go to places like, Brazil, maybe. You know what I mean? Places that I've been to and whatever else, you'll know that the hip-hop scene and the hip-hop industry there is rife. It's just that it never gets a look in because, for one, the language barrier, especially.
It's not a primal language.
It's a language barrier in other countries. And also, it's like a case of, because America's so vast in what they do, they're not really not trying to look outside.
And
you know what I mean? Well. And they're not going to, like, unless you're really exceptional, like Slick Rick, you're not gonna get a look in, you know what I mean? Like, no, like, you would never realise that, oh, wait, Slick Rick's from the UK? Yeah. You know what I mean?
What's that just like 21 Savage as well?
21
He's from Brixton, but he moved to...
Yeah.
So I'm saying, you would never know that they've come from the UK. Yeah, you know what I mean? And there's other rappers that are like that.
Yeah,
you know
look
what
at
I mean?
Dave, Central seeing that. Dave's doing a world tour now.
Now, you get me?
Central doing stupid numbers.
Because what it was as well, when like DJ Rascal went to America, I don't think that his language barrier and the way that he raps and what he does with grime, he never got the notoriety that he should have.
Same as Chip.
There you go, Chip. Sway the Sappho. He was one of the. He got signed. I'm sure he got signed to Akon's line and T-Pain. Whereas he was a great rapper, but his downfall was that because he got signed to them, I think he kind of lost the credibility in the UK. Like, yo, you could have stayed there and just done what you did.
Yeah,
it's
like K Coke as well, isn't it? He got signed to Jay-Z's label and then it just flopped.
I love K Coke.
You like it with the K missing, mate. That's what you like. I better
stop it. But yeah, so yeah, that's what it is, man. So like with that, I think it's just a case of like where you are, and if you're looking out, like when it comes to hip hop in the US, they're always looking on the inward. They're not looking not looking outwards all the time. Like, yes, you get Drake come around and he'll like toe poke his way into the UK. Like, yo, I'm gonna take.
He did things with Heady One. And
he dropped 3 albums in one night.
Yeah, that was to get out of his record label.
Yeah, he done the 3 albums to get out of his record label. Also, the fact that there's a lot of. That's another thing with hip hop in America. There's a lot of industry involved in the music, more than the music involved in making the industry. You know what I mean? It's one of them. So yeah,
there's more. Honestly, I feel there's more passion in the UK for music than there is over there. 100%.
You know what?
Just money, as you said, like because some of the music that comes out of America, like obviously, in my own opinion, anyway, it's trash, bro. Like that Ice Spice, like no offense, that Ice Spice, that big guy that's just come out. Come on.
What it is, the authenticity of music nowadays, it's controlled a lot by the people behind the music. Yeah. You know what I mean? What they do is they promote the artists and the music that's more demeaning or that's got less substance to it, because it's easier to control the masses and promote to that than promote consciousness that's going to be more thought-provoking.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah. You turn around and be a rapper and you be a Kendrick Lamar, but over the top Kendrick Lamar. Or let's go Tupac, where Tupac says, fuck the system. You know what I mean? They're always going up against it. So what we're going to do, we're going to like make sure that he looks like the worst person going.
Humiliation rituals, that's where it all comes in.
Like NWA, when NWA came in, it was like the first thing was like, fuck the police.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, right there, you can't do that,
Yeah, they tried shutting it down.
There you go. Luke from 2 Live Crew. His music was very derogatory. You get me? But so then he decided to make the parental advisory.
Yeah.
Put out all his music. So then that become now the norm because of they're trying to shut him down. Trust.
There's a lot came from, is it?
Do you know what?
Yeah.
Like, do you believe in the conspiracies of like labels kill artists and that? Because I've seen a video. Right?
I believe there's a lot more than just the labels killing artists. I believe that there's a lot of hidden faculties and teams that will put things in place that will either stop your music or stop you leveling up, because it's easy to control your
it's like putting like a blockade up on your social media, like
shadow bans,
all of that.
That's where it starts, and then it gets
look at this. Think about it like this here, and right, not in a bad way, but Wiley says something, Wiley gets shut out.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? Kanye says something, Kanye gets shut out. Then people turn around and say Kanye's crazy. Kanye's got bipolar. Kanye's got this. Guy's got that. He's got this. Now, honestly, yes, Kanye might be very much a person who has all these symptoms, but that doesn't stop him from being the artist. That doesn't stop him saying, he's got immense talent, immense skill, and understanding that he can be the biggest business owner. He was a billionaire. Yeah. You get me, working with Adidas and whatever else. Yeah. So
I don't think he is anymore, is he?
He went from being a billionaire to losing it all to becoming a billionaire.
Oh, okay. I know what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Make sure the artist you are. Doesn't matter whether you've got all these things.
As long as you're stroking the right wheel, right, they'll keep promoting you. They'll keep pushing you in the right way. As long as you're saying your yeses and nos, they'll promote you the right way.
That's what it is.
But
you have to just
if you stop doing that and you start thinking, you know what, all right, I'm coming to the end of my contract. I want to go out on my own now because I can understand what it is. I've got enough name behind me. Hence why Drake's at where Drake's at. You know what I mean? Hence why there's a lot of artists that you don't hear and they become either one-hit wonders or they become like lost to the music, and then all of a sudden you see some new person come up and like, it's music shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's artist development, isn't it? But what I was saying, I saw a video like Oliver Tree leaving Atlantic Records. Like a few days later, he's dead. And people are saying on the internet that it's
talking to people about the helicopter.
Yeah, he was talking about Atlantic doing all this mad shit, and then he's talking about how he's gonna die or whatever, and then coincidentally enough, he dies. And
is that kind of like Michael Jackson as well, though, isn't it?
No, people say Michael Jackson.
XXX.
Let's put it like this, right? Let's put it like this, right? If somebody's been giving you great substance in whatever they're doing, whether they make they're driving the best cars like Lewis Hamilton or what they're doing being like number one, Tiger Woods, the best goal for going, or whatever. But then all of a sudden, they say do one thing that tips the boat a little bit. What do? Do you cage them, or think just leave them to let them carry on? It's all right because they're making us money. Yeah. When they say, we're not gonna make you're not gonna make me any money no more. They're gonna buy what made everybody money. So then they now make the money, and what do we get from it? We get left back. So then we do, fuck that. We're just gonna demean him. Throw him in the tabloids, make him seem like he's the worst person going. This and the other.
Allegations.
You know what I mean? All of that. Yeah. And then what it is, it goes already. It's Chinese whispers. You know what I mean? Say one thing, somebody over here is talking the most amount of shit. Next thing you know, he could turn around and tell you, you like now, use that old tabloid. He could turn around and say, I know Bams has got 3 dicks and one kneecap, and all of a sudden, you're going to turn around and tell your friends, Bams, I've seen he's an alien.
Don't be painting a picture about 3 dicks.
I'm just saying.
How the fuck would I know?
I'm just saying the amount of absurdities that happens and people say certain things.
Say mad shit like,
you know what I mean? So I'm not saying that you've never looked at him, because if you ever looked at me like that, bro, you'll never be living. But it's one of them.
I'm not getting into this.
You'll be sat back up there.
But as I said, it's one of them ones. And conspiracy theories, bro. There's that many conspiracy theories in the world, bro. I'm just like this. I just want to live life and enjoy myself.
Trust me.
Love that.
Trust me.
So yeah.
I mean, I doubt we'll be still here when it all gets affected and stuff. Anyway, so
Going on to that then.
Yeah.
Alright, then pause. We're gonna have a break.
Yeah.
Boiling in here.
Ready, doing 3, 2.
Yes, back in the interrogation room. I didn't do it, motherfuckers. I didn't do it. Was not my fault.
That's funny.
That's a clip.
Oh, mate. Right, let me get the questions up.
Wonder where that went.
Because I forgot. Mate, it's too hot. What is it? Like 20 degrees, 27 degrees?
I don't even know, bro. I didn't even look at the temperature no more.
I was going to say, now I've had a quick break. Do you want to go into watching some of your stuff?
It's up to you, brother. I don't mind.
You guys want to do that?
Just keep the questions and then, after 10.
Yeah.
Just keep the program, anyway.
Which one do you want first?
No,
just keep the questions
first.
Right, so let's just say we're back.
Apologies.
Do your thing.
Yo guys, we're back after our little break. It's bloody boiling in this room.
Go again, because I spoke.
It's actually hot as hell. Yeah, with that. Do you want to go again?
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah, go for it.
Listen, we're back in the interrogation room.
Well, I didn't do it, bro. It wasn't my fault. It was Terry.
Are you saying that because you're in a white town?
Nah, bro. I would say it was Terry. Terry was driving, bro. It wasn't me.
Listen, from what we was on about before, how do you feel? Or what's changed you since being in the music industry?
What's changed me?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say much has changed me, because I've always been me kind of thing. Like, I think with the music industry, with the music itself, like me getting into music, it gave me a place to express myself and be who the hell I am, and then let everybody know that I'm not gonna be afraid of being who the hell I am. In front of the camera, in front of people, outside of people. When you see me on stage, I'm the same person, but I was more expressive and being happy with that. You get me? So that's what it was mainly, really, because music to me is like an expression.
How do you think the industry's changed since you started?
The industry's changed because, as I said before, it's controlled by the people behind the actual music more than the people that make the music. Like, back, I think, like a few years ago, well, not a few years ago, but quite a few years ago, a few decades ago, I should say, the people that I remember controlling music were the people that made music. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, they'd be like ex musicians. Yeah. Like, oh, I was trying, like, I'll get a studio and, yeah, then I can help the people below me. You know what I mean? Yeah, so 100%. It's not like that anymore, really.
No, it's all about money now, isn't it? Like,
it's money.
It's just about getting famous. Yeah. Money.
And like the actual artistry of making a song or making a record or making an album or whatever else, it's no longer there anymore. Yeah, people don't have no passion for it. Like,
or they're using ChatGPT to write their lyrics.
That as well, you know what I mean? Like,
Drake has a ghostwriter.
There's
a lot of people do. There's a lot.
That's what I mean. That's why music's not authentic, because who could tell you your story, and people used to buy into you. Yeah. You know what I mean? You listen to like
just same with like the content side of things, like people buy into like your character and stuff, and like with music, it's like your flow and like your sound.
That might pick up on the mic.
I'm keeping it away from it. Don't worry. I'll keep looking over here just in case. Don't worry.
Yeah, but people used to buy into who the artist was. People used to buy into who Tupac was, who Biggie Smalls was, who Red and Meth was, or you know what I mean, who Soul Solid are. You know what I mean? Like the people bought into them. And nowadays, people just buy into the sound. Yeah. You can make a song and sound like Central C, sound like Deep like Europe, you sound like, you know what I mean? And the only way, just the same kind of similar styles, and you'll get a certain amount of plays because you sound very similar to them.
Just generic, innit? Just generic now.
There's no...
Like what? Go on.
I was about to say, there's not really many artists at the moment that are really showing like individuality. Yeah. You know what I mean? If you are showing that, you're either going to be a standout artist or you're going to get lost in the doldrums, you know what I mean?
Like what you said in the last episode, what was it? The Instagram songs type shit, like where they do like 60-second things.
Oh yeah,
fast type beats or something.
Fast food music.
Yeah.
Food music. TikTok and Instagram are the worst for it. Fast food music, where like basically, if your song ain't banging in the first 30 seconds of the song,
it's true.
If people just swipe on.
Honestly, it's the same with like same with any form of content nowadays. Like how much I'm a content creator, and it's just the same as that. Like when I make a short for like on a game or something, that initial like 2 to 3 seconds is instantly what's going to hook them in it.
100%.
Keep them staying.
100%.
It's all part of the doom scrolling, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fine.
You know, the worst part about it is this. It's not even just in music. It's not even just in like online stuff. It's everything. Like think about it, this dating. It kicks in first in dating. I remember it kicking in dating because you had plenty of fish. Swipe. It was Tinder. Swipe. The gay people had Grindr. You would know about that. Swipe. Where you going? Your boyfriend's not here.
I can't even come back on set.
You sit down, blood.
Oh, you see the light shining off in Barled?
All right, then, cool. Now you know. You got me now.
Right.
But yeah,
fucking conehead.
I mean, that's where it really kicked in for them. Everything like they're literally swiping stuff. You know what I mean? So they're actually going out, partying, or going to a place and actually saying to somebody, "Oh, I like you." You know what I mean? What's your name? Where are you from? You know what I mean? People got
chemistry instead of just
it's like Them see, this person got quite a lot of likes on that. Okay, look at it with the picture. Oh, catfished. Bastard. You know what I mean?
So what's one mistake you see other artists, engineers, DJs, producers do over and over again?
One mistake I see artists do
anyone in like...
well, I'm going to go down a list of like artists and engineers. One thing I think artists do wrong is they try to follow everybody else. Not everybody does, but they try to follow the mass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the latest trend.
Yeah, the latest trend. Like I want to be like Tekashi 6'7" or 6'9" or 6'55".
Don't
you know what I mean?
6'7".
Yeah. Or so that's me with artists. A lot of them try to fit into something and not try and be expressive to themselves. You know what I mean? And if they are trying to be expressive, it only lasts for a certain amount of time until they get big enough to then become back into the same. You know what I mean? Engineers don't tell artists where they're going wrong as much, and just let the artist go and
that's true.
Yes, man.
The amount of sessions I've been to, and they just press record, stop, and that's it.
Like, you know, and then when it will be a case of the engineer just sits down and be like, "Oh, I want to do all this work," and then you go and do bits and bobs and just makes it sound like it's clear, and then all right, boom, you know what I mean? And also with producers and engineers and whatever else, when the artist is wrong, let them know they're wrong. I understand that they're paying the money to go into the studio and whatever else, but let them know when they're wrong, because when they leave you, if they leave you and they say, oh, that sounded shit, they're going to blame you because the sound sounds shit, not the fact that they came and it was too close to the mic, screaming out in the place, or too far away from the mic and you couldn't hear a word that they were saying. You hear bare air behind the sound. Like, listen to what the engineer's telling you. He's telling you something on purpose so you understand that you're going to get the best out of what you do. You know what I mean? And that's it, like, really, you know. So, like, that's where I think engineers and producers
what the artists pay for, surely, though, isn't it?
Yeah, well, listen,
so
if
you
don't
have that sort of, like,
I guess
you should do this instead.
There you go.
Or you're doing that wrong, you could do this instead.
And another thing as well with artists, stop getting your best friend that's just bought a laptop and a microphone to be your new engineer, producer. Is a bedroom DJ's best friend, is a bedroom producer. Like,
what's wrong with that? That's what I am, bruv.
Well, you know what the joke is, bro? If you actually do a little bit of work and actually figure out what it is that you're trying to do, it's not just about music. There's frequencies that you're working with. It's sound you're working with. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you don't do that because you got me in your life, so I'm going to make sure that you do certain things a certain way.
And to be fair,
you know what I mean?
I'll take my hat off. You're really good at it, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I wouldn't say I'm
But, you know, it's one of them, like,
I appreciate it.
But it's like artists will turn around and be like, yeah, I want it like this, I want it like that, and they won't know. They're not like, you're an artist. Yeah. You're like, yes, you're a talented artist, you're a skillful artist. Your artistry is wordplay. It's being a wordsmith. You know what I mean?
It's like you do your job, I'll do my job.
There you go. Yeah. It's a team effort. You know what I mean? The engineer's gonna record you and make sure you sound clean. You know, I mean, the producer's gonna come and sit down, because what people don't realize what a producer does. A producer really is this. Let's say you're the artist, I'm your manager or whatever else. Manager will sit down with the producer and say, listen, I want to make him have a song. He needs a song. He needs a drill song, but the drill has to be like more like a piano ballad drill. Can you do that? The producer say, all right, cool. I'm going to get like all my, the people that can play these instruments and the musicians in to do that, whatever else. Get the engineer in, because I know he's going to be able to give that sound for that kind of music, right? Then he'll come in. Then you'll have an engineer, or you'll have that same engineer say, all right, listen, work with his sound, his music, like this is his levels, level him up and whatever else, work that. Nowadays, they don't do none of that because, it's too much effort. And hence why, when you go down, people are like, oh, well, how much is it to like go studio and whatever else? It's going to be a lot if you go to real studios. Yeah. If you're not going to a real studio and you're paying, like, whatever you're paying, you get what you pay for, innit? Yeah. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Like, don't get me wrong. For me, I've got a team that team that I work with, my team only. Yeah. Right, and I say to them, look, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt because I want to see you that win. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't want as much as you expect, because I make my music myself. I've been doing this long enough to know that I can sit on my ass for at least a whole year, right, and I'm still making money off music that I've had out for years before. Yeah. Not saying that it's great and I'm doing the most amount and it's paying like the bills and whatever else, but I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To say, yo, every time I look at my bank balance, I look at my thing, I'm like, you know, okay, my distribution company says I got this amount. Oh, my PRS says I got this. Oh, my MCPS says I got this. Okay, sweet.
I need to set that up. You know what it is as well? He paid for Bad.
Yeah, fair play.
He paid for the video. Yeah.
Sick video.
Shout out to you for that.
Video.
Bless, but it's funny, as I said, like, he knows. I've spoken to him a few times, and I've spoken to a couple of other artists, like even Ohms and that, and a couple of MTO as well. And the other artists that I work with. Like, yo, I'm not going to be here to turn around and like make you feel like, yo, I can't work with bands because he's going to charge me over the odds and he's not going to do half the work. I'd rather give you a decent amount and say, look, just pay me this, right? And then I'll work with you to get you to a certain point. And if you get to a point where you then can fly and you get picked up by a major label, or you become an independent artist, but you're now making good money off it because that's what your passion is and that's what your skill set is. Then cool, I'm happy for that. I want to see you win. Yeah, I've had artists that have done that and they're winning, or they've won, or they've, you know what I mean, they've probably stopped or whatever else, but they've got to a certain point. I've had artists, like female artists, that have gone on Britain's Got Talent or The Voice, or what's the other one now? X Factor. I've had artists go on there and they've got to the point where they're in front of Simon Cowell and whoever it is, and they've either gone that way and done well, and then failed at whatever else because it wasn't what they were looking for, or they've got there and got starstruck or whatever else. I don't know. You know what I mean?
I did The Voice when I was younger. I had auditions for The Voice when I was 17.
There's a big thing I have. You don't go anywhere without a good team behind you.
100%.
And I'm a big believer of that. That's what I mean. I got my team here. That's what I mean. My team
your network is your net worth.
100%. Yeah.
You know what it is as well?
Yeah, I mean, if you've got a good support system and like people that generally believe in what you're doing.
There you go. Because you know what it is as well with me? Like, when I was growing up and whatever else, I didn't really have the support system like that. Don't get me wrong, you have my friends and my cousins, me and my cousins and my friends, we were part of a rap group, we made a rap group, you get me? Like, you had the one set of us was called Force of Nature, you know what I mean? And then like there was some of them, then before that there was the LDZ, Lyrical Duns, and then me and my cousin was Dirty Brum, you know what I mean? So obviously we had our faction, but what it is, life kicks in, people start to like spread away a little bit, people have kids, and then all of a sudden, who's really genuine about what they want to do? Yeah. You know what I mean? Not saying that they didn't have the passion and the love for it, but then what they do then, and then where does it go? And then you realise that some people are like, yo, well, my life is changed now. I'm not no longer talking about street stuff. I'm talking about love, and I'm in a new part of my life, so I have to be different. So does it fit into what everybody else is doing? Nah, so I'm going to go that way. Whereas if I stayed where I was, which I did, stayed where I was doing, DJing, rapping, promoting, and helping the young and the youth and whatever else, I'm always going to be happy like that, you know what I mean?
Fair play, bro. No,
so, yeah.
So is there any advice you'd give yourself or your younger self now that you know, like, no, if that makes sense?
Don't work so hard at trying to please everyone, because don't work so hard at pleasing everyone, because everyone doesn't matter. You matter. Yeah. Simple as that.
Your journey.
Yeah, that's that. And then the next thing I'd say is like, yo, save your money. I made a bag of money at one stage and I just squandered it because I was like, yo, I'm a young kid, like I got a bag of money. I'm like, yo, where the hell am I? Threw money away like it was stupid. But you do that, you know what I mean, it happens, but then you learn from it and you move forward and move on, you know what I mean? And as you said, if you've got a good team around you, then everybody wants to win, you all win together, innit?
Exactly, bro.
Simple
as
that.
Exactly that. Yeah, like, honestly, I can't stress enough, if you want to make it in any type of thing, whether it be music, football, anything, like regardless, you need a good support system around you, a good team that have faith and believe 100% in your ability. So I don't know.
That's exactly that, man.
Do. Like, I'd find that.
Because you know what it is as well. What it is as well. The people that are around you, see that they'll see you have an off day, and then you be like, you know, I don't even want to do this no more. And then someone will give you a pep talk like, yo, bro, you're not doing it just for you.
Bro, this happens to
us
all the time.
You know what I mean? You're not doing it just for you. You're doing it for you're doing it for us. Yeah. And there's somebody out there that's waiting for you to say something that's gonna spark. You know what I mean?
There's people out there that can't do it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. They've got a choice, but they can't do it.
There's kind of confidence.
It's not even that, bro. It's like people with mad disabilities. Or
don't get me wrong. I got autism as well, like so. But like,
no, that's another thing as well. Like, you know what I mean? Like he knows I've got an illness and I've got multiple sclerosis, and you would never know because mine's relapsing and remitting, and you would never know that unless I tell you, or unless you see me in my worst state. And I'm like this. I'm a person that I will pioneer that, like what I do and how I do certain things, because I want someone who's got multiple sclerosis, who has got a progressive illness.
What is it for the people who don't know?
Multiple sclerosis is an autoimmune deficiency where basically your immune system thinks your nervous system in your spine and your brain is a disease, so it tries to attack it. So there you go. It leaves scars and that on your brain and your spine, and you know your brain controls everything. So if there's a scar in one part of your nerve and whatever else that moves your arm, and you can't move your arm because there's a scar on there, you get me, or you can't blink properly because you can't breathe or whatever else. Luckily, my scar in my brain's reworked itself to the point I can still do. I'm doing a beat, so happy with it. You know what I mean? So as I was saying, like with me doing that, with me being like the way I am, I pioneer for for anyone that has got an illness, a debilitating disease or illness that they think I can't do it. Well, you can, because he's doing it, and he don't even look like he's got it. And it might be a case that you see someone who's dead and who looks physically ill, and you're like, okay, then can you do it? Well, you can. Yeah. You just have to step back a little bit, listen to the people that can help you, and then from there you move forward. You know what I mean?
You evaluate your situation.
And of course.
Have you struggled staying creative and stuff when it comes to
that? I did. I went through a depressive state, and the reason why I went through the depressive state is because at that time, certain things in my life happened, you know what I mean? I got ill. I had to go through rehab for 1.5 years. The girlfriend I was with at the time, we parted ways, you know what I mean? And, that was supposed to be my support network. And then, as I said, my support network broke down. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, my mom's there, my brother, my sisters are there, and my cousins were there. Yeah. But, you got one person that's going to say, I'm always there, I'll be there for... No, you're not. She's gone. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, obviously, that kind of broke down, and no matter how much of a bravado or how much of a masculine you think you are, you know that when your heart aches, it aches, you know what I mean? So,
100%.
It's inevitable as well.
Don't matter if you want to try to let that
and if you got,
in the room.
there you go. And if you got an illness as well, and you're trying to fight the illness as well as fight your heart, technically you're not going to win half the time unless you're strong enough.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So I went through that. I went through where, like, you know, life kind of got me down. But one thing that got me back to where I was is that my goddaughter, I was in hospital at one time, and my goddaughter, I got a phone call saying my goddaughter's in hospital, and there's a song I made a song about it. You get me? She's in hospital and she had cancer. She's 12 years old. She was 12 years old, had cancer.
Oh, bless her.
Right. So I'm like, hold on, what? You mean she's got cancer? She's in hospital. I'm in hospital at one hospital. She's at another hospital. So I said, fuck that. I'm discharging myself.
Yeah.
I'm walking from that hospital to that hospital. It's about 2 hours normal walk. It took me about 3.5 hours to walk there with a walking stick. And I've just been told I'm ill. I'm not supposed to leave the hospital. I'm saying to that hospital, listen, either you let me go now and I'll come back later on tonight or whatever it is, or you don't see me again because my goddaughter is in hospital. You get me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I left, went to see my goddaughter. She's in a coma. You get me? Like, whether it's induced or not, I don't know.
She's okay now?
Yeah, well, no, she's not here no more. You get me? But, do you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
But she had a fight, man. She fought it because, like, that was at the age of 12. Then she went through 7 years of fighting, defying it and whatever else, and sepsis kicked in and whatever else. You know what I mean? So, for me, you know what I mean? Like, for me, she was the biggest fighter, and she gave me the reason why I should keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And not just her, I got other god kids. One of my god kids had water in the brain, and another one had another illness, and it's all around the same time. And I was like, you know what? I have to do something or show them that, yo, no matter what we're going through, what we got, I'm going to do whatever, you know what I mean? So, hence why, because before I used to be called Bambino. Yeah. You know, the little baby gangster, Bambino Capone, baby gangster. Yeah. You know what I mean? But then, when all that was kicking in, I was, you know what, I'm going to show them that we're all superheroes, innit? So, Super Bams kicked in.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I love that.
So, that's what I'm saying.
I remember you saying something in the group chat about having the name Bambino, and then did you sell it or something? You sold the title?
No, so basically what it was, I was called Bambino from, in school. Like, the girls in the higher years used to call me Little Bambino because I was smaller than, you know what I mean? And everyone else was getting taller or whatever. So I was still the same height in the 5th year, like, you know what I mean? So, he understands that. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, so obviously, it went over his head, literally. But yeah, so yeah, the girls used to call me Little Bambino.
He's actually about 5 times now.
Yeah. So the girls called me Little Bambino or whatever else. But then when I started rapping and that, and I started becoming like more famous and whatever else, I signed a deal. You get me? Not gonna disclose who it was for or whatever else, but I signed a deal, and like when shit didn't work with them and they shelved what I was doing with them, they shelved me and the name Bambino. So I said, oh fuck it then. You get me? It was around the same time. So I said, I'll be Super Bams then. And then since then, I've just kept it with that. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people know me as Bambino still, because they've known me for a certain amount of time, but I'm Bams or Super Bams, so that's what it will be a case. So there's a story, but reason why
I like the story Bams, that Super Bams.
I think that's
So going off of like what you said about your goddaughter and stuff, what's like the proudest song or project you've made?
My proudest project would be Ground Zero. Because Ground Zero, from start to finish.
Should we take a look?
Have a look at it. It's on there. Ground Zero, not that one. That's the video. The actual song, the actual album itself is on there as well. Ground Zero. That is my favourite project because I think there's about 20 songs on there, and it goes through a lot of my life. You know what I mean?
What's your favourite song off that one?
Do you know what? I don't really know it. I think you know what? The one called Berserk Animals, Mauling Zebras. That's one of my favourites because that's me and my brother, me and my Diggy, that's me and him going back to back. You get me? And we kill it. Like, I love that one. Yeah.
Which one, bro?
Berserk Animals.
Berserk Animals, Mullen Zebra.
Yeah. Bams. Come on now. That's not what it stands for, but I made it. Yeah, I mean, it's an acronym in it, so yeah, that's what that was. But yeah, only because of the fact that we go back to back and it's just wordplay, you know what I mean?
Wait, do you know what you need to do? You need to make a logo of the Superman.
Pause it.
Turn this down a little bit as well.
I would have, but nah.
Pause it so we can talk.
Running.
So
Yeah.
what's this about for the people?
It's literally bringing it back to original hip hop, rap, wordplay. You get me? Back to back, going back to back with your bro, and it's Just
vibes.
there's not really content like that. It's literally just bar for bar, barring. You know what I mean?
No, that's sick. That's
So,
where
yeah, man.
I can imagine that's where some good fucking
Yeah,
songs
man.
come from.
Right, go on, press play.
Wait, when you click play, I'm gonna take a picture. 3, 2, 1.
Do you want to turn this down to a tiny little bit?
If niggas super bams. Right, I said now.
I like this.
I like the synth at the start.
Bams. I'm in berserk mode, time to pervert the flow. Pervert the course of justice just because the cause is cold. This is not a cautious zone, zoning out on xylophones. Acting overzealous in front of jealous foes.
They can't bear us when we're barring, so we're barbarians. Different tone when we're talking, and we ain't interested in no type of skylarking. And 917 is the code if you know how we flow, and it's cold.
I'm colder than Eskimo, trying to tick-tock, sucking tip-tops, wearing flip-flops, still my shit's hot. Kick rocks before I send out my team to kickbox, like I'm evicting the homeless on kickbox.
Me and Bram step on the track, yeah that's crisscross. Flowing through a freezer flow, yeah that's tip-top. Top-notch, one might say, chilled. Cush, wildfire headphone in the building, hot scotch.
FTP to these axle folies like busted cars, your axle phony. Spraying bars like it's champagne, it's a celebration. Selling my bars through campaigns, new elevation.
Then, only joking, 80s baby, had to reference that again, you know. Axel Foley underground with the bats and the man's them like holy moly. Listen closely, man's been spitting dark for the artists mostly.
I'm a barbarian, yeah, I'm scaring them. Barbaric bams, berated, swear I'm out barring them.
It's probably best when you go back home and listen to me, be like, okay, then what you do, yeah? Do me a favor. Try and figure out how many different double entendres or triple entendres are in there. Bro,
For the people who don't know what double entendres are, it's gonna pause it quick.
Yeah.
I'll let you explain.
Alright, double entendre or triple entendre is saying one thing but meaning another thing and another thing and another thing. Then you're like, okay, like I could turn around and say, I'm a barbarian. Now it could mean that I'm an aggressive person that likes to attack, or it could be my flow. I'm a barbarian. I'm a flow. You know what I mean? You get me? Or I raised the bar that much. I'm a barbarian. I you know what I mean? So yeah, it's like my brethren. He says he's got a tip top flow. He said no. So he's got a freezer flow that is tip top. So it's a freezer flow. That means he's got cold bars, right? But it's tip top, which goes in the freezer.
Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah, 1 minute's on, just so we can time it up.
No, okay, don't worry about that. I'll sort that out. Don't worry.
Yeah.
What's it on anyway?
140.
140.
Yeah. So obviously there's, as I said, on there's quite a few different double entendres, different meanings and metaphors, similes and all that kind of stuff and blended.
Come up with those sort of ideas.
Yeah, I know, that's what I mean.
Do you know what it is though? For people who don't rap on that,
Yeah.
bro, it's normal to us. When I say like entendres and that, I'm not thinking of it how you do. I'm just writing it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you would have said.
Yeah, 100%.
And then after I've performed or whatever, and then I look into it, I'm like, oh shit, I
said something.
I said that. I didn't even mean to say that, but
Yeah.
You know what it is? See, what it is with me, because I started out rapping, freestyling, innit? And
How old were you?
13. I think I was 13. When I
7
started
years
rapping.
ago.
I'm going to drop kick you so far, you'll never get back up the curb. Anyway, listen. So,
Gonna break your hip on the way.
probably.
Do you want to grab me a drink of water, please?
Me. As long as you don't fall down a crack, you won't be able to get back again. innit?
Hang on, boys, we're doing a quick pause so we can get some water quick.
It's well a lot in here. It's 2 seconds.
We'll be back after a short break.
It's a short break.
Yeah, I'm still. Right, back, my bad. It was hot.
What is it?
Carry on.
It's
about 40 degrees in
No,
this fucking room.
it's 7:15 and it's 26 degrees.
all
And
good.
it feels like...
Yeah, outside, better than mine.
Yeah, in here's about 29.
Yeah.
I had a couple of questions about, obviously Blake's told us you've got your own studio,
Yeah.
things like that. So how did that come about? Like,
Alright, so basically around the time where I was like coming out of working with one company who had the name Bambino, I was like, you know what, I need to do my own thing. I need to do what I'm doing. And I was always making music anyway for me and my cousins and that. You know what I mean? Like, I made a bag of music with them, you know what I mean, me. So I said, you know what, let me just build a studio. I had a studio in Highgate near Birmingham City Centre. I had it for about 9 months, pardon me. And I got ill. Because I had another relapse with MS, not knowing what it was at the time, but I got ill. Had to bring it from town back to my house. Got a bit better. Started like working with people like Jules, you get me, and
Ohms.
No, it was Jules.
Or was it just back then?
Jules, at the time it was Jules, yeah. Went back to my studio in my house and worked from there ever since. So I thought, you know what? I don't mind people coming from my house as long as they keep it, like, you know, everyone's cool and whatever else. And it's more of a fact of, like, I don't want everything to be so formal. I'd rather you come back and you can sit down and relax, you know what I mean? Sometimes a little bit hyper. Yeah. It gets due to me and alcohol, you know what I mean? It's all good.
You get it? No, come on.
Yeah. But,
no, this ain't lit, bro. This is like fucking hostile.
It's only hostile when you're only 3'9" in high heels. But anyway, it's
only a joke, fuck it.
That's the reason why I had the studio. I thought, you know what, I can do it myself. I learned how to do it. Got qualifications to do it and whatever else. I said, I'm going to do it myself. Do it for other artists. Make sure that the other artists get the step up that I never got. You know what I mean? Doing artist development as well and that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that's where it kind of kicked in.
Have you been to uni for all of that? Or was it just
went to uni, didn't finish it, but carried on. You know what I mean? Doing what I was doing. And I learned quite a lot to go through. My brother, I call him my brother because we grew up together kind of thing. But my brother, he went for uni. He got the qualifications. And we work hand in hand to make sure that we produce the best, you know what I mean? Because that's what it's about, really and truly, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Once again, shots going out to Inf Diggy. Yeah. But, boom. Yeah, that's what it was, man. Just like, do it for yourself because you wait for everybody else to do it. You'll never get there, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you got plans on opening an actual studio again?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, what it is, it's called Life Kicks in the Way. I got with a woman. We're going to get married soon. And the wedding's going to cost a lot. So me getting a studio, it's either studio or marriage. And
studio.
I can do marriage and then studio, or I can keep the studio I've got and then get married. And then, you know, or I can charge the artist that I work with a little bit more.
That's why I've got married. That's why I never come to the studio.
Yeah, nah. But now there will be a studio coming back around again. But it's just literally about finding the right premises that's going to be local to everybody and making sure that I can get the best out of it, because I'm not just going to do it and then having to like struggle through doing what I'm doing now.
You don't want to feel like a stressful.
The equipment's expensive as well.
So it's one of them ones as well. I don't really, you know what it is as well. Even though I don't really go to the funding companies like the grants and like the arts councils and whatever else, because if I can, like, it feels more like I've achieved something when I do it myself and there's my money, go and get that. I'm happy, you know what I mean?
That's why we wanted to do all of this. We didn't want anyone to kind of like chip in and stuff.
There you go.
Because then when it comes to that, it's like,
so I helped you do that. And it's not about selfishness or whatever else, but everybody turn around and say, oh yeah, but I did that, I helped you did that. Okay, bro, you did, but are you still doing it? No, you just helped then, cool. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
helped when it suited you, innit?
Yeah, like the taxi man's not going to tell you, I drove them there. He's just going to drive his car and then go.
That's a good example. That's so good.
You know what I mean?
He said that to us on the way, what do you mean?
There you go. But yeah, so that's one of the reasons why I got a studio in the first place.
Any more videos you want to go through?
Yeah, do you want to show us a few more of your things?
Alright, have a look at one of the videos. You pick a video, the one that you're in, Division. Go into Division.
So that's a hell of a video.
Have I seen this one?
Probably, yeah. I've promoted it quite a few. It's sick.
If you've shared it.
Go scroll. You just missed it, it's there. What the hell happened there? Jack, you alright?
It's his fat belly getting in the way.
There you go. Bang one there. That one.
Jack, you right, Brad? The fuck was that?
Division.
Yeah? Division.
It reminds me of Stop Giving Me Advice, Lyrical Lemonade.
So this...
Yeah, pause it.
Judging by the way you jump.
Pause it.
Oh.
So this song here is basically letting you know, like, boom, right, there's a division in the world of music. We're divided from, like, Birmingham to London, from the mainstream to independent, from, the old school to new school. There's always a division. You know what I mean? I'm letting people know, listen, you can put me in a division, but I'm undivided who the hell I am.
I know.
Was this self-produced?
Self-produced, engineered, all of it, yeah.
From the place called the manor with peeps and bad manners. Most of these peeps don't love to hold hammers. From all violence when the sirens come. Be careful, there are things
Shots going out to
disguise
JT Media for
other
this.
man, them I swear I can't stand them. So if you
bikes
see me
are loud
acting
as
up
well.
in front of one of these
Bro.
punks, you either back in my
All
chest or
cylinders.
you back the fuck up. I know G, check out tap jaws. So if you don't come with respect, I test yours. And your character, see if you're an amateur or a heavyweight, preparing your last rites. At Heaven's Gates, I could be the nicest that you'll ever meet. Or drop a black rose at the cemetery. They say you can rest in peace or rest in pieces. It don't really matter, it's whatever you needed.
I don't listen to words, I watch actions and read signs. I know the harsh reality of the street life. I done wrong to live right. Can't tell me about trapping, I had runners on free lines. I don't listen to words, I watch actions and read signs. I know the harsh reality of the street life. Can't tell me about trapping, I had runners on free lines.
Truth is perception in a trench coat. Lies are deception in a hooded rack. They smile and giggle while I try to stay
That bike
afloat.
is so loud.
Men like women, I remember that. I never valid dog.
He looks like his brother.
Brum
There's a guy in his
before I was about I put funds in a spiritual bank account. Stack it up for my clients count. I started late cause I didn't know better. Busy helping fools in bad weather. I got scars and bruises I never see. I was swimming among sharks in the pool of envy. Moving wrong like I had club feet. I was wild and reckless in these cold streets. Some Viagra flow, yeah, I go hard. Doberman, yeah, I'm no dog.
I don't listen to words, I watch actions and read signs. I know the harsh reality of the street life. I
See
done
that
wrong to
wordplay
live.
on the MS scars, yeah.
Oh, that's heavy, actually, yeah. That's heavy.
A scar you'll never see. Remember the one guy on his white motorbike, the white t-shirt, sorry, fell off the bike. I was on an Instagram live, I was on an Instagram live, I flipped the camera, he's gone past and just come straight off his bike. Oh my god.
Yeah. All the bloopers should have been coming out by now.
Oh, look at that, that's a heavy scene.
That's a cold video as well.
Yeah, I like the colourways as well, with it like being like slightly black and white.
Have you seen
like yellow? Sick.
Have you seen Stop Giving Me Advice, Jack Harlow and Dave
Yes,
Lyrical?
yeah, same
It's
thing,
the
same
It's
thing.
similar, it's not the same, but it's
similar kind of colorway.
black and
Yeah,
white,
yeah.
same
Yeah.
palette.
Right,
My favorite color is yellow in it, so I'm like, I promote, like, push that. I thought, you know what? Second video, first, both my videos that JT Media produced for me, both have the yellow, like really resonating in that kind of thing. So yeah, but that video there, as I said, it's like literally, I like that video.
Serious video.
It's one of them ones. It's like, yo, there's bikes. We all like bikes.
Come on.
Yeah, whether we like riding the bike or whether we like seeing the bike, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There was a part as well. I don't know why Joe didn't film it, but there was like a wedding, bro.
The reason why is because people started hanging
race.
out at the wedding things there, the cars, those cars, beautiful cars, hanging out. Asian guy like, yeah, and I said, don't put that in there. Take that out.
Revving
Yeah,
like
yeah.
bad Lamborghinis a lot, bro.
It was a few.
I was deaf, bro, because it was only like the road was only small. And obviously, the sound's bouncing off all the walls and that.
Oh yeah.
I've gone home going like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
When's your next video?
I don't know yet. I don't know yet because obviously I'm working with other artists and trying to get their stuff up and running. I mean, like speaking to Mars and Skies, MBK. That's My Brother's Keeper. Yeah, trying to get them up and running.
Why have I heard that? I've heard that before. You might have said something.
Mars and Skies are in bad video.
Yeah.
Two guys at the table.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's more than just them two, but they're the main two of MBK. You know what I mean? But they're still all a part of MTO. Yeah.
So how big is MTO? Is it quite big? Yeah.
MTO the group.
Lad, shut up.
MTO the group. MTO the group is around
30 or 30
it's about 16 artists.
In general, it's about 30 books. As young.
Right, yeah. If you're talking about the people that are there, it's probably more than that. But around 16 artists, and some of them are very prominent in like making music, and some of them are still waiting for their time to kick in, and some of them are still sitting back a little bit, and just because they don't. What it is right. Finding your sound in it, finding your sound, finding who you are in music and whatever else. And I always say to them, just do it, start, because if you don't know now, you're never gonna know. And then you'll get to a point where you're thinking, forget it, I can't be asked because I never got to that point in the first place. Well,
I'm still at that point now.
Your starting stage is all about experimenting. Experimenting who you are. Honestly, again, it's the same as like starting a YouTube channel.
Any sort of content creation
It literally
course.
is exactly that. You need to enjoy the start of it. You need to really enjoy like experimenting, trying new things, and just like being yourself. Because like obviously once you get bigger and stuff, you got to stick to like I guess not a program.
A regime.
You got to stick to like who you created yourself to be, right?
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you're not there, bro. You're a bit further than where you think you are. You put yourself down a lot.
You're so good.
It's not that. It's more like I don't know what sound I want to make.
But I'm not even biased. Before I even met you, bro, I listened to one of your songs.
That's how we become mates, though, innit? Because I did that. Me and Gandhi were talking about it the other night. I dropped the one take the same day I dropped it. You text me, and then unfortunately, that's how I become mates with these.
Best decision of his life.
I was about to say it's probably the best thing he's ever done. Get me working with you, like you becoming his bridge, and then him working with us because now he's got a life. You get me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but we're not just sat at home doing nothing. Like
that's all I was doing though, bro. Before
no, he wasn't.
Making music.
He was racing hedgehogs.
He was too.
Called his one Sonic.
What were you going to say?
I was going to say, like, the song that's not released yet, I listen to that basically every day.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, guys,
you can play it. You can't even play a snippet, can you?
I've got some. Oh, yeah, no, it's in the. It's on the.
That's the best song he's done, other than Bad.
He's got a few. He's got a few.
He told me to release this song before I'd even shown you lot. And he come up with Rolling Stones, and he come up with the idea of, like, the AA.
Rolling Stones, yes. It's
a good idea.
He's going to be the main character, and then we've got a girl playing them.
Yeah, now bang on, you need that, man.
Doing that this weekend, aren't we?
Yeah, this
weekend. Is it this weekend?
Yeah. Okay, bang on, I love it. Keep it going, man.
No, but I just don't know what sound I want to make.
I don't know. Is this my podcast or yours? Shut up. Listen, anyway. For me, I love all aspects of the music industry, but for me, like, the performing side of things, whether I'm DJing, whether I'm performing my own music, whether I'm hosting, I love being in front of the crowd and entertaining people and letting people catch a vibe. Because what it is, by the time you leave where I'm, like, if I'm doing an event, by the time you leave, you're either gonna be like got no roots because you've been laughing your ass off, sweating your ass off because you've been dancing all night. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or your voice is gone because you've been singing along all night. You know what I mean? So that kind of stuff. Because you know what I mean. So that's the kind of thing that you want. You know what I mean? Because you've enjoyed what I've given you. You've been entertained. You know what I mean? I love making music because the creative side of what I like and what I do, it gives me a chance then to like say, all right, then well, I can express myself. And even if I'm not rapping or singing on that song, I can give the song to people like my friends, and say to them, there's your canvas.
He planned the whole of Bad. Like the main plans fell through literally the same morning, innit?
Yeah.
And then he just come up with whatever he could work with at the time. I wasn't even going to release the song, and then he was like, "You've got to do it." And
see, because it's what it is with me. Like I can hear, I've got a certain type of ear as a DJ to know what kind of songs will sound good, like either in the club or on radio, or you know what I mean. Like let's say you I don't know, in the shower, and you're thinking, oh, I just want to hear some music, nothing like hectic. I don't want to hear no house, no. And they put on this thing, Bad. Okay, Bad's not. You know, it's not a club banger like that, but I like this. Could be in the car. You know what I mean? Car driving, drive time. You're like, I like this. Or you're in the park. You know, you got headphones on. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Or trying to climb up a chair. You know what I mean? Because can't sit down properly. You know what I mean? Yeah, but yeah.
So another one he says I'm late for work because it took me ages to jump out of bed.
You have to get the rope out like I'm sailed down.
That's true.
Yeah. Wow. Just to let everybody know, the only reason why I go after him is because he does give it back as much as pause. That's it.
Listen, boys.
Yeah.
I'm sick of walking Stop.
But yeah, there's.
I don't give it back.
Nah, the music comes hand in hand, and like DJing, performing it, and you know, I mean hosting and all that stuff. It all comes hand in hand. Like, and I love it. I love entertaining the crowd. I love giving people what they like. I love, like, I could be in a room and there's only 5 people in front of me, and I've got to entertain them for 3 hours. I've done it. I've happily done it because first and foremost, I'm like, yo, these 5 people, I don't know what's going on in their life. Someone could have just come out of hospital. Someone could have just lost someone. Yeah. Someone could have just got shot. Someone could have just come out of prison. Someone could be hiding away from someone, but they're all in this room. So for the 3 hours that they're in this room, I'm gonna try and do the best that I can do to make sure that you've been entertained.
It's a dopamine release. It doesn't matter about how many people are there. It's whether you do your job correctly.
There you go. You know what I mean? So them ones, man. So obviously, and not every entertainer's like that. You know what I mean? Not everybody's like that. Even that's me with rapping, DJing, or whatever else. Not everyone's like that because some people just do it and think they go into like
job.
Yeah.
It's a job, not like
of course.
That they're doing. Yeah, 100%.
You'll realize who people passionately love what they do because they're either DJing and you see them like, and they're vibing and you're vibing off their vibe and then the tracks that they're playing like, oh, I didn't know you could mix that into that and
but it matters about the frequency as well because I see things about 400 and something frequencies. What is it? You know what 428 or 454, I can't remember. Releases
468 or whatever else.
Like not dopamine, but
dopamine.
No, but there's another one.
Yeah.
400 and something is some like devil
happy
music.
frequency.
I'm being serious.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Brown note, which is like 133 hertz, and that makes you shit if you do it.
Yeah. It's not even line. No, it's not even line. Like when it is, there's a bass line. There's a There's a bass line. There's a bass line. There's a note. Yeah, that's that low. Yeah, basically. It's technically not supposed to be heard by human ears, but you can feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you feel it that much because think about it. You stand in front of a speaker. What are you being hit by?
The waves.
It's sound waves that are controlling the wave, like the wave of air hitting you. But that sound waves are coming from what? A frequency. You get me? So a lot of times you're gonna hear the bass of a song. You can go into a club and the first thing you're gonna hear is
bass.
You get me? So that's what it is. Yeah. So it's a madness. That's another thing why I love music because there's so much about music that we don't understand. And we do understand.
It's crazy how like you see when I'm like equalising, bro. You're bending the actual frequencies and shit.
Yeah, of course. But I didn't know about that brown note.
There's a note.
Don't stop playing that, man.
There's a note where that singers like opera singers, Mariah Carey and whatever else, they can sing a certain high note that can break glass.
Yeah, that's nuts.
So it's the same kind of thing. Can go that high and break glass, or that low will make shit break wind.
Do you know what instrument is the closest sounding to the human voice?
I don't know what it is. But I think it would be the guitar. You get me? I think it would be the guitar, but I know, but it's one of them ones. Nah.
A flute.
It's either piano or guitar.
No.
I think that's what it would be. What
Saxophone.
Yeah, probably right. You are right. So I wouldn't see. That's something I should know.
No, it's the saddest sound. It's something to do with like it sounds like a human crying. So it's like
makes sense.
Not the violin. No.
Makes sense. Nah.
Saxophone.
That's why I said violin because obviously like, it sounds like
But
so you just like fucking playing it, mate.
What?
You just like playing the fucking violin, don't you?
Violin.
You are now.
Oh yeah.
We say isn't like playing the violin, just like to fiddle.
Oh, he said Jimmy Savile first. And now
I know. Hey,
it's all linking up slowly, mate.
He'll
be really interrogating. So I don't think it's you, mate.
Nah, I'm missing. But that's what I'm saying. Music and sound waves and frequencies. There's a lot more involved. You know what I mean? There's a frequency of life here where you know what I mean. That's outside of music. That use that all resonated frequency that you all connected together as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So obviously that's another frequency that you don't understand. That's like you wouldn't understand unless you knew about it. You know what I mean? So
like you're saying, it's like
spiritual
high vibration.
Yeah.
Having a high
spiritual frequency, high vibration,
ultralight
beams, and that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? But So there's a lot involved in just sound. You know what I mean? We could do another podcast about that with the whole sound. You know what I mean?
We could run a part too.
Yeah, is one.
Of course.
What would your career choice be if it wasn't musician?
Don't know.
I've always thought about it.
I've always been in music, bro. I've always been in music, and I've never not thought about anything else.
That's that. You know, we went back to those people that like sort of do it for a bit and then like that's that mindset right there, isn't it? It's like I will always do it. There's no plan B. Do you know what I'm saying?
Because what it is, like, all right then. So, with me saying that I've always been in music shows that there's more. There's so many different categories of music of the music, genre music,
subgenres.
Yeah. You get me? That I can get involved in. I'm tapped into how many already. I'm a DJ. I'm a producer. I'm a rapper.
Engineer.
I'm a host. I'm an engineer. You know what I mean? I'm an artist developer. You know what I mean? I do videography. You know what I mean? So there's so many things I'm in the category of music that I do that I could never want to not do anything else. You know what I mean? Or to want to do something else.
There's probably still another load of things on the list.
Oh, bro, there's loads to A&R.
100%.
I'm surprised you haven't done that.
A&R, artist relations.
Yeah. Oh, okay. What's that like bringing?
So basically, what it was A&R before. They used to be very heavily involved in music. Like they'd go out and find the next artist. Yeah. You get me? But then it started to die out more because social media kicked in, and now all you can do is go on TikTok, find your next singer. Go on Instagram, find your next artist, your next rapper. You know what I mean? Because social media now shows you can just go on there and pick someone. You get what I mean?
Anyone really,
there you go. And then what it is now, if you notice, like what it is with a lot of artists now, you get picked up from the major labels, if you've got millions of followers. You get me? Like how he's got millions of like belly buttons, you know what I mean? It's one of them, you know what I mean?
For anyone wanting to know,
the cameraman keeps lifting his top up.
The cameraman's lifting his top up because it's flipping out in here.
Bro, I think you need a training, bro.
He doesn't train.
He needs to train to put the bra on, mate. Is what it is.
He needs to train to put the bra on.
But so now, there's a lot of pieces and parts in the music industry that are no longer there because of the fact that social media's kicked in. You know what I mean? Going out there and searching for your next biggest thing.
Yeah, like selling CDs on that.
You know what's mad, right?
Like X Factor killed it as well because everyone decided that they wanted to go jump X Factor instead of like people like Simon Cowell go into a club where you're seeing a singer in a pub singing.
It's a fast food.
Let me go get them. Yeah, I told you it's fast food.
You see what's mad? Like Michael Jackson, how he sold 70 million copies on Thriller, bro, way before.
15 years after.
Yeah.
He still sells it, yeah, of course.
And this is
generational type of music. That type of music will never die out.
No.
Yeah,
100%. I'll be showing it to my kids. You know what I mean? Like my kids will do the same thing.
Bro, he's still on 110 million monthly listeners.
Like Justin Bieber Baby Song, but that's on like how much?
Well, you gotta remember this, yeah.
Gangnam Style.
Yeah, Gangnam Style's mad.
Yeah, but you know what it is though? This is a different thing, right? Gangnam Style. That's a one-hit wonder. So you'll always get one-hit wonders that will blow you out of the market. Like Return of the Mac.
Yeah, banger.
He says Return of the Mac and he's not returned. But you know what I'm saying? Like, let's just be honest. You get me? But as I says, like, you get me? But like, so there are songs out there, right? That gimmicky or that commercialized that you're gonna always hear that song. Like the person that did I Like to Move It, who sung that song? You don't remember? I like to move it. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's on Madagascar and shit.
I had that on the other day when I was watching Madagascar with Alice.
There you go.
Do you know what the thing is though?
Dancing
Bro, they don't have to make another song.
They don't. They can use these songs in like movies.
And they'll still get paid again.
Gangnam Style and like what was that song? Why you coming fast? Like that blew up.
That's not a song.
It's a song, but it was viral.
With
the Beat Freaks.
Loads of girls and that, loads of nice cars in the video, all sorts. Like,
yeah, but that wouldn't have made the song now.
Turn a viral moment into a song.
That wouldn't have made it.
This is what it is nowadays. You get me?
Business to that is.
This is what it is nowadays.
People are going to go watch that just because they know the meme in it, and then I can guarantee you, no one's going to sit there and be like, "Oh, it's just sick."
He wouldn't have made. I don't think he would have made much money off it when it comes to royalties and that, because you see royalties. Bro, it's $4,000 per million streams on Spotify.
Yeah, that's streaming. No, streaming is rubbish.
That's what I mean.
Not in a bad way. All right, let me break down streaming. Let me break down that kind of things, like how it is nowadays. Back in the day, you'd go like, let's say you're an artist. Let's say you're an artist, and you're working for a major company. And you do your first music deal was you put your album out, and after everybody gets paid from your album going out, you get paid, let's say 8%. So let's say you made 10 mil, you'd get 8% of the 10 mil because it's gone through the whole industry to pay back.
What's that like?
That's like a 360 mil. It's a
360 deal.
Yeah, but you get that back after your second album, because your first album was to see if you could do it. Yeah. Your second album was like, all right then, let's see if you can do it again. Now, all right then, let's get your money back. Start getting your money back. Hence why people like Drake are saying, yo, fuck that. I don't want to work with you like no more. I'm gonna step back over here. Because it's a 360 deal. Everyone gets paid before you do. You know what I mean?
As long as you're like a known person as well, like say like someone like Mr. Just for example anyway, like Mr. Beast dropped a track, do you know what I mean? And he put it on his YouTube. Do you know what I'm saying? Like things like that as well. Like, you don't need anyone else.
They don't need anyone else, but then that's what I'm saying. But then then you got that. But you've also got another section of things where basically social media, you get me, like Spotify, like the Deezer and Tidal and all these things here. They're making it out like, yo, they're the baddest thing going. Like, yo, you can put your music out here and everyone can hear your music for free and or your music can get out there. Okay, then cool. So if I make a song and my song blows up, why don't I get back all my money? And why is it that I'm only getting like after $4,000 or £4,000 after 1 million streams, right? So how much are you getting before I get my 4,000?
It's true.
Yeah.
Right? And what are you doing to help me get anywhere? Not doing fuck all, but making a website. You made a website where I could jump on the website now and put my music on there, and everyone goes to that website. That's like McDonald's saying, yo, boom, come make a burger for us. Yeah. If your burger sells 1 million burgers, bro, we'll give you £4.
Yeah, buy that.
But like, literally, no pun intended. But like, yeah.
So this is where it gets sticky for artists, because it's our art. There are artists that are saying, look, I'm not gonna put my music on like the social medias anymore. JME, he's one of them. He says not putting his music out there like that because he's not making no money off it like that really. $4,000 for JME, anyone that's like, you know, them like Skepta and all them kind of things. Yeah. That's pittance really. To say, yo, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
but
so you have to listen to me. You have to listen to my music. Why one song 1 million times for me to get $4,000 off you?
Yeah, but that's
and
only
I made all
Spotify.
that. Fuck that.
Apple Music, it's $8,000 per million streams.
They tell you.
And then Tidal, it's 12,000. But this is all dollars. It's not.
Yeah, TikTok at the moment, it's outrageous. Like people are getting like a couple of million views and they're getting like 200 something quid.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's just dumb. It's dumb because what it is, there's no law, there's no restriction. You know what I mean? To tell you can't do that. You know what I mean? The artist should get at least 60% of what you're putting out there. So if you're getting 1 million streams, the artist should get 600,000.
The worst part is,
because you're putting it on your social thing, your servers are running. You're gonna keep things going. So you get a certain amount of money, but we get this because this is our music.
That's like the label deals, like 80-20. They're getting 8%, you're getting 20%.
And then, but imagine this: the 20% that you got, the 20% you get back, you have to pay back your studio,
you
pay
cars,
for your videographers,
women, everything.
You have to pay for all
the shit.
Yeah.
All of that.
This is why I think.
That's what the label was there.
No, the label facilitates. Say, yeah, man. No. This is how you get caught out. Real. Yeah. You go out there now. You're an artist. Your label says to you, all right, then boom, we'll give you the recording studio to record your shit. Record it there.
But it's a £1 million studio.
No. Yeah. Like $1 million studio. Engineer, bad boy. Producer, bad boy. All the musicians, wicked. Yeah. So we'll do it all there. Do your whole album there. Cool. All right then. Do 3 videos for your 3 songs that are gonna go out there. We'll give you the videographers. We'll get you the locations or whatever else. Get you the cars and all that stuff, the clothes and all that stuff, the bling and all that stuff. Yeah, we'll do all that. Right. Go over here. Now let's promote your shit. Let's put the promotion thing out there. You got your marketing team, do all that stuff. Let's put all that there. Yeah. Of course. So you think, all right, then cool. So now I've done all of that now. So now you're telling me that when you go on now and find out in the charts, yo, he's just sold 10 million for his one song or whatever else. Yeah. Oh, he's just sold 25 million for his one song. Okay, so he must be blinging. He must be killing it. Nah, Bridget, because now the company tells me, says, oh well, you used our studio. We want our money back for that. You use our musicians, we want our money back for that.
I think that.
So you get all your money back, and then so now you paid us all back for that. Here's your cut. Your cut is you're lucky if it's 20%. Yeah. You get me? So it's one of them.
You get like 20.
But then here's the joke. Here's the kicker. So when I was doing music like that, and I was realized we had people like, and it killed. I'm gonna go into 2 different things here, but so the best way for artists that was meant back in the day was to making money. Yeah. Outside of the record companies having your money was performing. Yeah. You go and perform, you make your money from the performances, right? The record companies could not get you money.
Oh, nice.
Robbie Williams, I'm sure it's Robbie Williams, made 93 mil in 1 year from performance.
Oh my God.
The record company could not get that money off from him, couldn't get a part of that money. They turned around and says, do you have to make another album? He goes, no, I don't. It's not in my contract to make another album again.
800 mil, mate.
He goes, I could perform these songs over and over and over and over again, and you can't do fuck all about it.
It's a bit like Justin Bieber at Coachella then. He's just sold his whole catalogue for 200 mil, bro.
Yeah.
And he's got fucking tens of billions of streams. Yeah, so I don't even know how much money he's probably generated off just Baby alone, mate.
So it's one of them. That's what I'm saying. So the music companies, they do these things to draw you in it. So at the end of the day, it's like literally you go, all right, cool. What can you do? You can be an independent artist, and you ain't gonna get a half or even a quarter of what they say they can get, right? But you know that everything that you do there is all yours. Yeah. So you can be like Tech Nine, a rapper. Merckx is the biggest independent rapper I know, yeah, and he's making a bag of money. It's all his. He makes his own merchandise. It's all his. Or his whole team, all theirs.
Central Sea's independent.
There you go.
It's like what you were saying a minute ago. You know Bruno Mars? Bruno Mars got in that much debt. He got that much in debt that to Las Vegas companies, he had to for 4 years. He got stuck doing shows in Las Vegas casinos and had to pay back what he had.
Yeah.
That's why now he's doing a world tour to get his dough.
It's like
Bruno Mars is broke.
Michael Jackson before he died. There's a conspiracy that he was in like £500 million worth of debt.
He went in debt.
And he killed himself
of it. No, he went in debt. You know the reason? No, the reason why Michael Jackson, this is the particular proper conspiracy should be, right? The reason why Michael Jackson is dead is because he owned a lot of shit. He had 51%. He had 51% of Sony Music.
Yeah,
and when you got that much in shares, right? Yo, you are the big hitter.
He owned the Beatles music as well.
How many? He had was it ATV or AMTV music company, and they owned about 4,000 artists' songs and music, right, as a catalogue, and he owned that. So then people like the Beatles, people like Bruce Springsteen and whatever else, he owned all them, their music. So what do? Oh, my man's got all the music, but then hold on, we can't get rid of him from Sony. So how do we get back Sony and get back what we're getting back from this person? Because he's making is a quiet billionaire.
Because apparently he woke up and then turned this thing on and it flooded his system with something.
Basically, they're going to turn around and say what it was and what it is and what it is. At the end of the day, he was killed. Yeah, whether they like it or not, he was killed. He was. Yeah. He was killed.
Well, no,
he was killed.
He's still alive.
Michael Jackson wasn't the type of person that's going to try and kill himself.
He was saying. Stop.
No.
He was saying to like all of his to people around him and stuff like that. That like people are after him and they're gonna kill him.
He rang his sister and said, "I'm gonna die."
I'm gonna die soon. But
Do you know what it is though? I don't think there'll ever be another like Michael Jackson.
Of course there won't. There won't be another Prince. There won't be another Michael Jackson. There won't be another Whitney Houston. There won't be another Tina Turner. There won't be another Beatles. There really won't, because of the simple fact that the music industry is saturated and it's not authentic anymore. And the artists that are authentic, they don't get a proper looking. Don't get me wrong, the indie bands, you get me, that are out there, they're killing it. I respect them because they're still playing bands because they're authentic, you know what I mean? Yeah. But when it comes to the mainstream of things and whatever else, when's the last time you seen somebody come with a band and the band killed it?
Nah, I can tell you now.
Like the Beatles, you know who all the Beatles are, but do you know Paramore? You know the lead singer, but could you tell me who the drummer is? Who the guitarist is?
No, there's a new band called Bank Holiday, bro. I don't know if you've seen them on Instagram.
What's their names?
First song they've done, bro.
What's their names?
Bank Holiday.
No, what's their names? As he says, you know Beatles, you know Beatles, but you know Ringo Starr, you know Paul McCartney, you know John Lennon, all them man there. But Bank Holiday, what's the artist? What's the individual names?
I don't think anyone knows.
But when the Beatles came out, you knew who the fuck they were, because not in a bad way, but the girls are like, oh, I like him. Oh yeah, he's Ringo. There you go. So it's one of them ones. The music is not authentic no more. Music's not authentic like that no more. Not as much as it could have been. You know what I mean? Whether it's the industry behind the scenes doing it, which I think it is, or it's the fact that the artists got lazy, which could be.
I think it's more that these days. Artists have got everything they need.
I think everyone's getting a bit lazy when it comes down to this generation.
Man.
Do
you know what it is? It's killed it.
Brains, people can't sit there for like longer than half an hour to watch a full video about something that they're actually interested in.
But
instead they'll go TikTok and they'll sit on TikTok. They'll learn for like 30 seconds and they'll just keep scrolling through TikTok.
That's what I do. I'm guilty. I do
that. I'm always sat at my desk. I'm always learning new stuff. Learning new anything to do with social media and stuff. I'm always learning about it just because obviously of what I do and stuff. So, but I could never just sit there and doom scroll on like TikTok and be like, I'm just brainless, basically.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, trust me.
I think he's calling me and you brainless because we just doing it.
Listen, look. Say yes. Say yes, because you know what it is? He's going to go home and cry because he said it anyway, so just do it. It's all right. I'll get you a follow.
You know he's going to go home and cry anyway, bro, to be honest.
He's worked you out already.
He's got that type of face. But yeah, that's what it is. I think with the industry like that and how things are, right? Not in a bad way, but I love this. I love the industry. I love music. I love making music. I love making hip hop, R&B, garage, dancehall, all that. I love it. But there's so many things wrong with it that the authenticity of it, the natural, the original shit, the organic shit,
how protest locals are these days. Mine are.
I'm just not a singer. I'm just more into the content creating side of things. But I'm the same with you, man. It's there's not going through. I make loads of gaming videos and stuff like that. Like going through even the short form content stuff. Like people are just begging, half the time, generally begging for likes and views. It's crazy. Yeah. They'll have a sound over it saying oh my god, you found my channel. It's like, oh my god. See, all right. That's what I do now. What I do. Yeah. This is a little cheat code for me. I use AI to make a sample. Yeah. Let's say I wanted to do a sample, an old gospel women singing, and I use that sample, I chop it up, put it in a beat that I've already made, put that sample in it, then I've just made that. Is that wrong? Or is that right? Oh, no, that's just using... Utilising the tools. Using the tools. Okay, then. So that's... I use the tools there you go. So there's ways and means of being able to use what's out there now, which is AI. Yeah. You get me? But utilising it in a way that, okay, right, listen, I can't afford to get a whole choir in. Yeah. You know what I mean? And pay them all for the session. So what I'm going to do is this, and this is helping me do that. So let's say how close to the perfect I can get it with that, and then chop it and make it a certain way. 100%. It's more like getting your concept and then working with your concept right. So there you go. 100%. Do
you not believe that AI will control everything in a few years?
No, it just depends. Do you know the reason why I say AI won't control everything? Because the way I factor it is this, if AI deemed to kill all the humans in the world, or organic material in the world, something's going to grow. Something's going to start back again. There's going to be an organism that's going to start back again. AI can't control what is natural. Facts. Can't do that.
To be fair, after watching all iRobot and stuff like that, there's definitely going to be some kill situations somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Well, do you know what it is? You play with fire, you're going to get burnt, innit? Yeah, exactly. You poke that bear, say, I want to make a Terminator type robot, and then you think, hold on, why is it trying to kill me and everybody here? Because you made a Terminator type robot.
The only reason I don't agree with the AI stuff though, there was a trend going around.
I will say though, the reason why people think that AI is smart is because it can talk back to you. The AI is not that smart. All it does is use the internet to give you the information. And you can do that yourself. AI is not that smart. I promise, it's not yet anyway.
There was a trend going around of girls getting screenshotting text messages from their fellas and they're arguing. They turned it into a song. And there was Amber Alert by Notes. It's not Notes, it was an AI song. AI. And he's fucking gone to the girl that's made the AI song. He's took the lyrics and now he hasn't wrote it or fuck all, he's just performed it. And it sounds pretty similar to the AI, innit? Yeah. But he's making all this money from something he didn't create, bro. I just think it's a load of bullshit.
No, if somebody else created it and using my voice, fuck it, I'm making my money using my fucking voice.
Yeah, it's my voice.
Listen, if I made an AI song here using your voice, and I'm making money off that thing, I guarantee you should be knocking on my door, say, yo, where's my cut? You know what, better still, I want all the stems of that song. I want to perform it live because you're killing it for me. You've done half the work for me, pussy hole. There you go. Fuck it, man. If somebody's going to do that for you, fuck it, get it, murk him. Because they're going to be twats about it, you know what I mean? So
it just takes the realness out of it.
I had a good bonus question, for the end.
Go on, then.
We ain't finished yet, mate.
I just wanted, obviously everything you've done, you've done DJing all around the world. You deal with MS. Mm-hmm. You produce. You've got your own studio. Yeah. What do you want to be remembered for?
Do you want the honest truth? Being a good dad.
I knew he was going
to Right, not in a bad way. Not in a bad way.
Fourth button on there, hold it down.
There you
go. Shouts the bands.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. Fuck all of that, man. I don't want to, me doing the music and all that stuff, that's what I love. Yeah. You know what I mean? But
do you hope that Karma will be a musician as well?
She already is, man. She's not a DJ.
All right then.
She's 2 years old, knowing how to DJ.
That's nuts, bro. That's nuts.
And all it was the case of, I was DJing at one of the house parties and that, and I put her cot next to where I was because she was falling asleep, and everybody else is out there partying, and she's out there drinking and whatever else. So I said, no, bring her here, because the speakers are facing that way. It should be a lot calmer here. Yeah. So why is she get up and... Hold on, what are you doing? So then I gave her my old decks. So she had my old decks in there. I'm DJing with my new decks. So while I'm doing what I'm doing, I'm looking and she's trying to copy what I'm doing, emulate what I'm doing. So you know what? Okay.
You're going to be something like.
The thing is, if she don't,
I love that.
Yeah, but if the thing is like this for me, if she don't want to do that at a later date, she finds her own way in life.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm not going to force you to do what I do. Yeah. But I'm also going to
push
it if you want to do it. If you want to do it, let's go.
And no matter what, it's going to be like, even if she doesn't pursue it, it's going to be a cool aspect of her life. She's going to always be like, do you know what I mean? Put like, do you know what I mean?
It's on the back burner.
She's at a party or something like.
It's gonna be a party. Be like,
Yeah, they trust.
Like, hold on a minute, that's my dad. Let me show you we can do that tune.
Yeah, trust. There you go.
There is one thing I want to cover before we wrap it up there.
Yeah.
You told me briefly in the studio one time about prison.
Okay. Yeah. Take my glasses off now. Fucking hot in here, bro.
It is, man. It is. But we'll wrap up soon.
Yeah. But
We'll cover this and then we'll
cover this.
All right, then. When I was younger, I was a dickhead. Simple as that. Doing dumb shit. Driving around in cars where not paying for insurance and tax and all them types of fucking things. Doing dickhead shit.
Shout, my brother.
Speeding and all them kind of things.
Shout,
like, driving and blending off from police and doing dickhead shit. Because you're young, innit?
Yeah, man.
It catches up to you. When it catches up to you, they call it totting up. You're just totaling up the amount of offences that you got. Yeah.
But honestly,
So then, you get locked up. You're in prison. You're away from your family. You're away from your friends. You're away from the things that you love, like music and basketball and all that kind of shit, and watch football on the little screen that they do in the highlights. You're watching Match of the Day. But you're away from it all. You get me? Yeah.
You're missing things.
Yeah, you're caged. You know what I mean? So, I got locked. And
how long did you do?
Oh, basically, I was only there for like 3 months. I did a quick one. This is the funniest thing.
Quick
I made a song about it, yeah. And I told exactly what it was in the song. Like, I haven't put the song out yet, but it will come out in this new album. Where basically, the people that were locked up, that were doing like the lifers, the people that are doing long terms, said to me, "Oh, what are you locked up for?" I said, speeding the fence, driving the fence. Oh, so how long are you doing? Well, I got 6 months. I'm gonna do 3. Fuck off, man. He's here for a weekend. I'm there thinking, I'm sweating my eyes out like, I'm here for how long? I'm doing a weekend. They say it's a weekend. They say, yeah, dude, fuck all that. You get me? You'll be out before you fucking go here.
Yeah, bro, my brother's been in prison, bro, for probably about, like 6-7 years now.
You get me?
Time, man. Yeah,
but guarantee, he'll say, yo, you come to prison for 6 months. He'll laugh at you.
Yeah, no,
like, it's like, you think it's a holiday camp because they've been in there. It's a new environment. It's like a new ecosystem itself. You know what I mean? So then, you know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. But yeah, like for me, I try my hardest to let my godsons and whatever else and the godkids know. Like,
tell them how many you got.
Close to 40 odd.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Real bad man.
Listen, God kids, yeah, God sons and daughters. That means like people entrust me with their children. They entrust me with their children and their things. Listen, exactly. I'm well respected. I'm saying it in a way, yeah, because people take that another way. Like, yo, you mean they trust you with their children? They believe that I'm a stand-up guy. Yeah. That if something happens to them, that I can guide their child or their young. And through life when they're not here no longer, you get me? Simple as that.
You have so many people that actually put their trust into. I mean, that's a big.
You went to Kenya like 2-3 months ago, innit?
Kenya. I went to Ghana. Sorry. So basically, tomorrow is the day my best friend passed away.
Rest in peace.
2 years ago. 2 years ago in 2024, and a few in March I went to go. March was gone. I went to go and see her son for the first time. He hasn't seen anybody from the UK since his mum passed, right? I went to go and see him for his birthday, and I went to Ghana. Like, it was about a good few hours on the plane. Yeah. You get me? And got there, and he wasn't expecting it. You know what I mean? And for him to see me walking through the door, and he's thinking, shit, like, that's Uncle Bams? And he's shocked. He's like, that's Uncle Bams? But then I'll come through the door, and I've got all his birthday cards and presents that people have given me to give him. He's like, why didn't you tell me you was coming? Why would I tell you I'm coming? It's a surprise, you know what I mean? Yeah. So he loved that, and I loved it because, you know, like, it's just that one little moment. It don't have to be off. It doesn't have to be often. It doesn't have to be just him to let him know, like, you always remembered. Yeah, you know what I mean? Just because your mum was my best friend, you're like my nephew. You're my godson. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm gonna look at you, and I want to see you do well. You get me? The conversations I had with his dad. You get me? Not like knowing that his dad's got him. His dad's fully got him 100%. You get me? And knowing that, you know what I mean? Like, even though his dad's got him, his dad's willing to say, you know what, boom, I know what you was for him and his mum. So, yeah, come through. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Like, and he did, like, and when it was the case as well, like, it's also lets them know that, yo, I'm not a bullshitter. If I say I'm going to come and see my God kid, I'm coming to see my God kid. I'm coming to see the kids, my people, because they deserve to know that, outside of my parents, or my parent that's here, there's people that are still here for me. And people will come across the world, you get me, to come and find me. Even if it's just for a whole long weekend or a week or whatever else to come and see me. That's what it was, man. So, you know what I mean? So that's what that was, So I went to Ghana to go see him. Tomorrow, I'll be at the grave. Rest in peace, Joella. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And it's one of them ones, man. And I'll be honest with you, I see that woman there. When it comes to creativity and getting people in a position where she wanted people to thrive, she built a business called The Creative Link, right? That means that whether you was a podcaster, whether you was a musician, whether you was a makeup artist, whether you was a model, actress, artist, she built this business that she wanted everyone to network and build something within there, not just in Birmingham, not just in the Midlands, everywhere. You get me? And it got to a point where she did so much that it overran her. You get me? She pushed herself to the limit. You know what I mean? And like, even we saying to her, like, just take a break, take a breather. She wouldn't. 5 o'clock in the morning. We used to call this thing be the 5 o'clock gang. She'd phone me 5 o'clock in the morning. I got this plan. I want to bro, I'm wiping the eyes and like, the bogey out of my eye. Like, what? Wait. You know what I mean? Like, I've got insomnia due to my illness. I fell asleep at 4 o'clock. She's phoning me at 5 o'clock because she's been up all night anyway. I'm thinking, all right, they're cool. And that's what it was. We'd always do that. Every day would be like, literally, that's what it would be the case of. You know what I mean? But she passed away 2 years ago. And man. And one of the reasons why I do what I do and I keep going through is because of her and because of my goddaughter that passed away and because of the people that can't do these things and can't be in this world and thrive the way that they want to thrive. I do these kind of things. I do the charity events that I do. I put my own charity weeks out. You know what I mean? I do all them kind of things. That's I
will put as much as I possibly can, by the way, about all of this on the screen, so you guys can maybe go and visit the pages.
Yeah, man, bang on.
Show some report, by all means.
I was going to ask, see if you died today, or all of us died today, what's one piece of advice you'd give to everyone?
If I had died today,
continue doing what they're doing.
If I had died today, I'd give you two advice. I'd give you two things. Love the people that are in front of you right now. Love everyone that's there. Right, even if you're in an argument with your brother, your sister, your mom, your dad, your auntie, your uncle, your granddad, your grandmother, or your best friend, or whatever else, if you're arguing, remember, words are just words. Yeah, love the people.
Don't go to bed on an argument.
Yeah, man. Love your people. Love the people that are there, man. You know what I mean? Stop hating people for bullshit. You get me? Stop hating baby fathers and baby mothers, because you're upset because your relationship didn't work with them. You got a kid. It's the kid's turn now. You know what I mean? Second thing I'll say is this, right? Believe in yourself. Fuck it. Believe in yourself and just be you. You want to try and be somebody else, you'll never be that, because you'll never be the better version of that person, because that person's that person. You know what I mean? Being yourself and being 100% you. That's it, man.
Number four.
No, hold it.
Number 3. Listen, the intentions.
It's the new soundboard.
The intentions are there.
Yeah.
Right, so to wrap it up.
Yeah, man.
Last thoughts on it.
10th of July. Tell them what you're doing.
All right, so 10th of July, I'm going to be celebrating my birthday. I've asked you, I want you to come down, I want you to do like a on the spot podcast.
Like we did. The only thing is, right, what time does it start? 10 p.m. innit?
10 p.m. till 3 in the morning.
I'm not asked about that. I'm a night owl.
Right there.
I've got work until 10. I'm going to have to...
So then you turn up after?
I'm going to have to... if we can get a lift, you're going to have to pick me up from work.
Listen,
I'll get changed over.
No, what I'll do, I'll get you an Uber, right? But when you turn up, make sure you do not smell like cow shit.
Why the fuck is it only aimed at me when there's like 4 other people from
Because you're the only one wearing a plaid type shirt. I'm missing a fucking around.
Bro, you just come out of the cells. What are you on about?
Yeah, listen, right, so the 10th of July, 2026, my birthday party is going to be at Sector 57. Go and get your tickets at Eventbrite. Grab that, because what it will be a case of is, if you don't, it's going to be more on the door. You know, it goes already. You know what I mean? I think tickets are going at £15 per person or £70 for a group of 6. And then the door price is probably going to be like £20 and up. And that's just depending on how much drink is involved in the people that are taking the money at the door. So you might have to pay 50 quid at one stage because, they're drunk at their skunk. Like, it is what it is. But yeah, it's going to be good. 6 DJs. I think there's 7 DJs. because I'm gonna put one in that does drum and bass or jungle, old school jungle. So it's gonna be sick. You know what I mean? There's a one thing I'm gonna say about this as well. Like each DJ has a full set, but the last 15 minutes of their set, they can ask another DJ. It doesn't have to be the DJ on the bill, but they can ask another DJ. Right, to come and go back to back with them for 15 minutes.
Nice, so it'll be like a DJ battle. It's gonna be
yeah. If they don't want to do it, they don't want to do it. You get me? But I mean, obviously, if you turn around and say, "Oh, Bams, come, let's go back to back." All right, then cool. I'm playing your genre of music, and I go back to back with you.
He's a fucking serious DJ as well, bro. We went to an open mic night in Wolves University.
Yeah.
And he was hosting it, bro, and he had everyone lit, bro.
That's sick.
Celebrating your 80th birthday, though. How'd you feel, mate?
I feel 45, you piece of shit. And I enjoy being 45.
You get your boss pass now?
Nope, but you're gonna get a boss ass if you carry on that shit. You know what I mean?
Why for that?
Yeah,
Mars.
Tell
him. What are your socials?
Social medias, all right there. So you can catch me on Instagram with Superbams Official. That's SUPERBAMZ and the word official. I'm not spelling that for you bastards. Right? But Superbams Official, all one word, no capitals, no spaces, no full stops. Right, that's on Instagram. Or you can just go onto Google and type in BAMS or Superbams. Just type in SUPERBAMZ on Google. Everything. And then you'll find me. It's all there from...
Same as Spotify.
I'm going to have to get what's called... No, I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to do it.
Yeah, from the router to the tutor, you'll find me there. Yeah, man.
Listen, boys, give it all for Bams. Come on.
Nice having you on, my guy.
Wait, hold on. Am I free to go now? Yeah.
Charge been dropped.
NFA.
NFA.
Yeah. Bless.